Kablamo. Beef curtains.
You know, fuck it. We're doing the rap today.
STS Guys Podcast is the best you ever seen. Go and listen weekly pop culture podcasts, they are so clean. Talking about movies, TV shows, collectibles, I mean Jeremy, Larry, Nathan Scott are the best hosts you ever seen. Batman, Spider-Man, Ninja Turtles, very cool. Just lay down, open a beer, that's the big rule. Relax every week with us, we doing it right. Interesting subjects, we don't bother you at all. Come with us, it's gonna be so cool. Okay, STS Guys Podcast #1. That's not a fool, okay, I promise you gonna have fun. Take your gun, nerds in the beach, I swear that's a big run.
What is going on, everybody? What is going on? Welcome to this week's episode 197 of the STS Guys, the only podcast that takes their guns to the beat.
On big runs.
That's great.
Yeah.
And you are?
Scott?
Jeremy?
I'm muted. Did you say your name?
I said my name.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
I didn't know. You didn't.
I didn't hear it.
I have a fucking video recording.
Okay.
Crash and burn.
Proof.
All right, hold on. Hey, it's Larry.
Hey guys, it's Nate.
And I'm Scott.
And we are the STS Guys, a weekly podcast where we sit around, shoot the shit, literally, and talk about anything geeky, nerdy, and cool. What is going on this week, guys?
It's been a couple weeks.
Hey.
It's been a week.
It has.
We're
been
back.
a week.
All four of us are back.
Well, and also, just as people start filtering in, just FYI, we are not talking about Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh yeah.
No spoilers here, folks.
No spoilers here.
Some of us haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Not
We
me.
give
Exactly.
like a spoiler-free review, maybe.
Give me a second. Talk amongst yourselves. Like
Yeah, I was like,
Oh,
what
I was like,
what are we waiting for?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
if you guys remember, Scott's back. He was out sick last time. Scott, we played you the Scott's Out Sick song.
Yeah. I'm well aware.
Good. We had to at least have that tradition.
I love the Scott's Out 6 song.
It's
Pretty great.
It's the best.
So, does anybody have? It's been a week. Sorry, I
There you
have one.
Nice. Safe.
Not talking about Spider-Man.
Ed says, "What's a Spooder Man?"
Spooder man.
Spooder Man.
Yeah.
What do you got, Jeremy? Kick us
Guess
kick
what?
us off. What?
Guess what? It's gonna be a complete surprise.
Huh?
I bought some hot toys.
Oh my god.
That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That was hot. That's hot. That is really hot.
Oh my god.
It suddenly got very hot.
Yeah.
So
Very hot in here.
I
So
need to take the
hot.
sweater off.
No, like how, like I'm literally amazed. Like I said about the shipping lately from overseas. Like it's
Good? Bad?
It was fast, right? Because
Yeah.
those speakers you got last week, he ordered like on Black Friday, and they came with just a little bit over a week.
Yeah. So I'd ordered because Toys Wonderland was having a deal. Like I said it's based overseas, and I literally got 5 hot toys. Like I said, literally for like basically the price of like 1.5. Like
Awesome.
I picked up, the rescue armor. I picked up a Black Widow. Like I said, like the portrait on that looks literally exactly like Scarlett Johansson. I had to pick up the Ronin version of Hawkeye. Picked up
Relevant.
Iron Man. Yeah, like so it's yeah. So I bought some hot toys, and I now literally have. I just need a classic Hulk, and I'll have the entire team of Avengers.
Very
Crazy.
Cool.
That's a hot team. Can you show us one of them?
Yeah, I can show you. Give me one second. Well,
they're probably in the
Please, they're in-
detolfs.
they're literally in the case, but
Yeah.
Okay. Well, staying on the toy news, I got a new Mezco.
Oh,
Hey!
no surprise.
And if you guys are playing along, podcastbingo.com/STS Guys, you might have just gotten a square.
There you go.
I haven't hit the button
So,
in a
yeah.
while, so I wanted to hit it.
Good.
I talked about this, I think, a couple episodes ago, but Mezco did like this holiday release thing, an advent calendar.
Oh yeah.
It actually looks like this. Came with all this stuff. It's like a literal advent calendar that has like 12 different slots that you can open up. And it comes with accessories and different like mezzets that have different accessories and clothing items and an actual figure. Well, we got Scarlett Johansson on the screen, everybody.
Yeah.
I didn't know you guys were friends.
Hey,
yes. Look, it's ScarJo.
that's a cool
Nice.
figure, man.
Yeah.
It does
pretty
look
cool.
a lot like her. The likeness is
Right.
great.
The hair, like all of it's so good.
Oh, I forgot to. So this pre-order came in too.
Oh yeah,
Oh, nice.
War Machine.
Iron Patriot. Yeah, look at the scaling.
Wow,
Oh wow.
he's
yeah.
huge.
That's
And
big.
he's like diecast
gigantic.
too, right?
Well, yeah, and he's diecast.
Oh,
so
wow.
like he
He's
literally
probably
weighs
hefty.
like he weighs like close to
Significantly
2.5
more,
pounds.
Well, mine's no War Machine, but I did get this guy. His name's Cousin Eddie. He's from the Rumble Society. He's actually pretty cool. He's kind of a funny take or a parody on Cousin Eddie from Christmas Vacation. But he is a Pink Skulls Kiosk Club member, so he's part of the Rumble Society, which is Mezco Toys' own IP. It comes with this reindeer outfit and a bottle of booze. And it's with the advent calendar, which came just with a ton of other stuff.
So I do like the fact that it
That's
comes with a bottle of booze because I haven't seen a whole lot of those.
Yes. Not a lot of bottle of boozes in figures, actually.
Yeah.
Then there's him without his hat on.
That's pretty
Oh,
awesome.
So he's
he
cool.
got his little reindeer hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got his own reindeer onesie.
That's pretty ridiculous.
That's hot.
Pretty awesome.
That's hot.
It's hot. Exactly.
It's a cool, fun, like Christmassy kind of exclusive that they wouldn't do like in June, right?
Right.
It's a fun, like it's cool that they did an advent calendar.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use a picture before Christmas.
Is
comes.
the
yeah.
suit removable?
The suit is removable. Yeah, you can take it off. So he's got a zipper on the front here, and then he's only wearing boxers underneath there that actually say Rumble Society on them. But there's
Pretty
been
awesome.
so much. Yeah, there's been
Did the
a lot
underwear.
of clothes with Rumble Society figures, so you could probably actually outfit him with something else, like put a shirt and some pants on him.
Yeah.
So that's what I might do. But he's pretty cool.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing what you post up for Christmas because it's a week, right? Today is Saturday the 18th.
I know.
It's 7
And
days till Christmas.
I don't have a whole lot. I'm working on like a Joker shot right now that I've actually got posted in front of me. But
Dude, it'd be awesome. Like that's what I was asking at the suit. It'd be awesome to put like Batman or Joker in the reindeer suit.
that would be, oh man, put his head on there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
genius.
Like,
Yeah.
there you go. There's your
That's
inspiration.
There you
great.
go.
Oh wow, that's great.
Something new.
Hold on, I've got a head over here.
Yeah,
Um,
like, so,
the
look,
mad
look,
scientist
Nate,
just
look,
went
look
on.
how
Yeah.
excited Nate is right now. Like I said, I feel like I contributed.
Yeah, that was definitely a contribution. That was a great idea, actually. So who else? For anybody that missed it, I went and saw the new Spider-Man, which
Yeah.
spoiler-free review is
Yeah.
amazing, and that's all I'm going to say.
All right. Yeah. Anything more risks?
Yes,
Risk an accidental spoiler.
nothing else.
So I don't have anything like super new. I was traveling, right? So didn't really buy anything or had anything. But I do have a story about last night. I said I would tell this. So many of you aren't in the same area as us. We had a ridiculously bad thunderstorm last night, right? So about 5 o'clock in the morning this morning, my lightning like lit up my house, and immediately like I heard the thunder lightning. There was no delay or whatever, so I was like, "Oh damn, that was really close." House shook, power boom, boom, back up when it hit. So I was like, "That was super close to the house." I go back to bed, wake up a couple hours later, look out my back window, and there's a house 2 blocks away that is burning because the lightning hit the house like 2 blocks away. And I was just looking out my window going like, oh shit, like that was close.
Man.
Like seeing it from the windows out my back. Like I was like, that is that's crazy.
Makes it a lot more scary.
Yeah.
I know there's been some here that sound super close and loud. Just right. There's been some crazy storms just the year and a half that I've lived in Texas.
Yeehaw!
But nothing, no lightning that close.
Not that close.
It's a little too close, man.
It was one of those ones where I was like, wow, that was a really bright one. And like, immediately. And I was like, oh, that was also really close.
And like you said, it was kind of an overnight storm. Like got really bad early in the morning. So like, hopefully everybody's okay because they were probably home and asleep.
I will say this. All the family and all the pets were evacuated safely. Good. So I did.
Awesome.
Just, I mean, it's not a happy ending, but it does at least have a little silver lining, okay, right?
Like, houses can be rebuilt. People and pets cannot.
Yeah, exactly. So, yes, all things that I guess were critical to be saved did get saved. Cool. But we drove by the house earlier. Like I saw it, I could watch it. I drove by it earlier, and I was like, that lightning messed that thing up. Like, roof is completely gone.
Wow. That's crazy. Wow. And your neighbor, I mean, right? Like our neighborhoods are new. Like that's their
new house.
New house.
And just like, I was like, oh, it's probably like a mile away. No, it's a couple hundred yards away is where that thing hit. It was absolutely insane.
Well, I think the funny thing too, right, is just like the craziness just in the weather in general, right? Like I was literally in shorts and a t-shirt yesterday night.
Oh, yeah.
Like
it was like
hanging out. We were hanging out. We were hanging outside on a patio at a bar yesterday.
Yeah,
and like,
in shorts and t-shirts.
Shorts and t-shirts, right? And
sitting
then
outside.
Then today, I said, "Oh my God, it's fucking cold."
Right? It's that.
Say, like, I mean, it dropped to like 50 something, maybe like 50 right now. Like, but we had been like high 70s or 80 for like a week. It was unseasonably warm.
I need it to go away though. As much as I'm not a fan of the cold, I need a little bit of cold.
So here's a question. So right, so we all see Nate's camera. I said got dismissed. So it's basically is this confirming Nate's not wearing pants and he had basically to get up?
Yeah,
I would say so.
Seems likely.
No, it's okay, Nate. Like every now and again, you just fuck pants.
I mean, there's a good chance I'm not wearing pants, or at least, but the greater chance is pajama pants.
That's
like because I work from home, I sit in the same exact chair. I think I now own more pajama pants than I do jeans and like regular pants because I wear them so much. I keep buying new ones.
I mean, you don't go anywhere. It's weird, right? Like we're getting to like 2 years of this working from home, quarantine, COVID stuff, man. That's one of the things that's changed.
I don't wear pants.
Yeah,
I don't shower till like noon.
Basketball shorts.
Like basketball shorts when it was hot in the summer.
Yeah,
PJ pants and then sweatpants on those cold days.
Yeah.
But I don't. It's ridiculous the amount of dressing down I don't do. Like I said, I don't even shower usually until like noon, 1 o'clock, because I'm just like, what's the point? Like, who's gonna smell me? Me? All right, it's fine. I'll do that later.
Until like the metaverse introduces like smell vision or something, and then people can smell you when you're
kind of like that Disneyland ride that when you go through and you fly through the orange field that sprays like orange scent in your face.
Yeah, maybe until we incorporate that, like you're safe, man. You're safe. Whatever. Do what you got to do. I guess I can go real quick. I feel like it was a fairly uneventful 2 weeks. I didn't really buy a whole lot. I didn't get anything new, like that I bought new, but I did get this Sully Mekons figure that I pre-ordered from Display Geek a really, really long time ago that finally came in stock. So shout out to Display Geek and Sully. I got the ultra rare 6-inch vinyl Sully figure. The box is super, super cool. It's actually a lot nicer than I thought it would be. Oh, there's little Sully in his plastic bag. So it's cool. It's bigger than I thought, nicer than I thought. I picked it up at the post office. My PO box earlier this week or last week or whenever it was, and I was driving home, and I'm like thinking, hey, I got to post him a picture to show that I got my Sully. And I drove past Whataburger, so I had to pull over, go inside the Whataburger, take a picture of my Sully, and then head on home.
Nice.
So here's the question, Larry.
Here's Sully.
Here's the question.
Yes,
You went into Whataburger.
I did.
Did you just take the picture and leave and not buy any Whataburger, or did you at least get Whataburger?
So I took a picture with a drink, right, with the cup, because it needed a little something extra.
Yeah.
So I
Needed
bought
a
it.
prop.
Yeah, I needed a prop.
You bought a prop. Okay.
I bought a prop, only a drink, because I wasn't hungry. Like, we were doing something for dinner. Like, I wasn't committed to getting like actual Whataburger or like a Whata chicken. So I only got a drink, took the picture and left.
Because I just imagine, from the person that works there's perspective, of this guy walks in.
Yeah. I mean,
Puts his little minifigure on a table, snaps a photo, grabs a minifigure, and walks out.
leaves.
Like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
And I went to the little
Did I
one,
just
right?
steal something?
It's possible. I went to the little one that's connected to like the HEB gas station. So like, there's the couple times I've been inside that Whataburger, like there's never anybody there. So yeah, it would be kind of obvious and weird that I'm just walking in, sitting down for 2 seconds, and then leaving.
Well, here's
So
I
I got-
guarantee you
I gotta
that's still
do
probably
this
not the
thing.
weirdest thing that's,
Oh, God, no.
that's happened at a Whataburger.
Well, I mean, people go in there and go to the bathroom and stuff, right? And don't actually buy anything. It's the same idea. I just want to take a picture of my little Sully. I whipped out my little Sully and took a picture and then
You
left.
whipped out your little toy. And
You whipped it out at Whataburger and then
Yeah.
you left.
So
I was
I've been
like,
trying to go through here. I need to do this.
What a burger!
thank you. I was going to say, hey, Sully, let's go to Whataburger.
Come on, Bobby. Let's go to Whataburger. All right.
never gets old.
And Sully is in Texas, and he had Whataburger the other day.
Yeah, and he had Papados today.
I saw that. Yeah, I didn't know they didn't have Papados other places. Like, they have
They have-
Papados in Phoenix.
Yeah, there's one Papados in Phoenix. Yep.
Yeah. I didn't realize that wasn't a national thing.
Yeah.
So I learned something today. But yeah, that's all I did, man. Getting ready for Christmas, I guess. There's a question in the chat from Ed, of course. Where'd it go? There's too many other things.
Are we
popping
gonna
up.
do
Yeah.
one next week?
Yeah. Live question. Will you guys be live next week to show everybody what you got for Christmas? I'm gonna go ahead and say we're live this week. We couldn't be bi-weekly if you're gonna be live next week too.
And it's literally Christmas Day.
Yeah,
next
it's
week,
literally.
Yeah, so
Probably
I think
not gonna work out.
We're probably gonna have to skip next
Yeah.
week, but we'll do.
New
I'm
Year's
around,
Day.
I'm
New
around on the
Year's.
first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool.
You know what we should do on the first? We should do a live in-person episode on the first.
I'm completely okay with that. Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Does that mean we have to buy Nate a plane ticket, fly him in?
Nate, I think you need to come. I think you need to come here, Nate.
I'm actually probably going to my brother's on that weekend, but I hopefully should be back by the 1st. We're going on the 28th? Yeah, and then I'm going to spend a few days there with him.
Cool. That's awesome.
But
Well, if you're back, cool. If you're
maybe
not back,
after
that's
that,
okay.
I can head over there.
Yeah.
But that would, I mean, we're close to 200, guys. It's
Very
crazy.
close to 200.
Very close to 200. Yeah.
Really close.
We will be there sometime soon. This is
Maybe
what,
in the next
197?
197.
So like 6 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
6
Like
weeks for the
6
bye.
weeks.
6, maybe 8 weeks.
Yeah, give or take. Who knows?
We'll get there.
Things happen. We've been like it's not like one of us, right? Usually when we skip a week, it's because two of us are doing something, and like we've all equally been doing things, like random things, and it's been like kind of a crazy busy year.
Yeah, like I have a life. Like I weirdly have a life recently.
Yeah.
It's weird. We're all on Nate's schedule now.
I know. It's crazy. Like Nate, I see why you like this. I see why you like the socialize.
To have friends is good.
Go places.
No, but I mean, and it's, it's understandable. It's hard to do this all the time. Like you said, we all have lives. Coordinating all of us on a Saturday night is not always the easiest task.
It's all good. I mean,
it's worked. We've got this far. We're almost at 200 now. So we've done it long enough.
Yeah, exactly. Right. 4+ years. Like
crazy.
297 episodes. It's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
It is pretty nuts.
The chat wants to know. I'm trying to make it not sound like Ed's the only one in the chat. The chat wants to know: will there be a 200th episode poster? I would say, as of right now, there are no plans for a 200th poster.
I don't really know. We had mentioned previously, like, what do we do for 200?
did.
We don't really know. Like, so we got 6 weeks to figure it out. So,
Well, so for our
puppies,
we have
those pins.
We have pins. I said I have some custom. Said STS Guys coffee mugs.
Oh,
I said that we got. We got some giveaway stuff.
Yeah, we got some stuff. Yeah, those pins right there. Thanks, Nate.
Oh, yeah. Right there.
So we still have the really cool new logo pins to do something with. So
yep,
we'll figure it out. I believe I bought a box of Spider-Man cereal a really long time ago to eat from like early 90s, like animated series, Fox animated series era Spider-Man cereal that we were going to eat. We could still do that too. It's in my closet.
the one with radioactive Spider-Man.
Yes,
the
yes,
intro.
Spider blood, radioactive spider blood.
And it comes with an exclusive Spider-Man trading card that I remember Jeremy was like, dude, you got to send that into PSA and get it graded. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sure they'll be reopened by the time we get to that point. But no, PSA still hasn't sent our stuff back.
Yeah.
And they're not reopened.
Yeah, and it's literally, I think we're coming up almost on a year coming up.
It's getting dangerously close, yeah.
When I sent those cards out to PSA, I literally check like once a week at least. Just like
I do too.
Just because I see people online like starting to get like cards back, and I'm like, okay, I'm like,
maybe it's my time.
Maybe it's my time. Nope.
Did just totally random tangent sort of, but did you see that PSA did a blog post like right around Thanksgiving that said they had like 7.5 million cards left in their backlog to grade, and since they shut down and stuff, they've only graded like 7.5 million, so they're still going to take like an entire year at their current pace to get through everything.
Well, that, and then did you also see like, oh yeah, we have that backlog. Oh, and we're going to open up regular again.
Yes. They opened up another service for if you want to send your stuff in for like $100, and it'll take a little bit. But yeah, I feel like that one's pretty crappy too. All right, why are you taking on even more new stuff when you can't send my stuff back for a year?
You've had it for this long.
That one hurts.
They need the money.
That's what it is. It's the new money, right? And they're in the at the higher cost too, because the stuff that like Jeremy and I sent in was like $12 a card. If they can get new stuff for $100 or $150, which are the two levels they have actively open, they're going to take the stuff for over $100 for sure every time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just warned you. Oh, it's this new tier that takes longer.
Yeah.
So just be so it's
it sucks.
They like the money.
One day we'll get our cards back. I don't even remember what I sent anymore. Like it's been so long.
Or are they still even selling for as much as they were at the time?
No, good question. Absolutely. I don't believe so.
Oh no.
I don't believe so.
That's the worst, when it takes long enough to where the market changes.
Yeah. Well, because they've already got like 7.5 million cards that they did this year. There's another 7 million waiting. It's because the supply is completely outpacing the demand. There's all these cards coming back, and people got them graded, don't want them anymore, so they throw them up on eBay. And there's just so many cards out there that are cheaper. So the supply just crushed the demand.
Yeah, that's true. Jeremy, Jessica, BabyLight83 had a question. What's your dog's name?
I said I have 3 dogs, and so that one, her name is Birdie.
Birdie the Frenchie.
Birdie the French Bulldog.
She's a good girl.
Yeah. She is cute.
And then I said I have a boxer. I said her name is Gemma, and then I have an English Mastiff whose name is Thanos. And Thanos is gonna weigh more than Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
That means he already weighs more than me.
We're getting we're getting close right now. We're within a 20-pound range.
Yeah,
right
so he's 210 pounds right now.
Yep.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
It's a big.
That is
dog,
huge.
He's the
That's a huge
nicest
dog.
dog in the entire world. Though, like Scott can attest to.
That's so cool.
Like,
the most
Scott's daughter loves my
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, and imagine this. So Jeremy's 210-pound dog very much enjoys playing with my 8-year-old daughter, who this dog just dwarfs.
Giant dog, giant heart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
He's
That's really
super
cool.
Nice.
I would love to see him.
He's crazy.
What are you doing on New Year's, Nate?
New Year's? Yeah. I'm coming to your house.
Come hang out.
Come hang
Spending
out.
the night.
Come hang out.
Yeah, I'm gotta come out there.
Sometime.
Especially, sometime soon. Maybe for 200.
Yeah.
6 weeks.
Or Martin Luther King Day is coming up too in a couple weeks. Like I don't know if you have
3-day
any
weekend.
MLK Day plans, but
That's true.
I'm assuming you have Monday off. You
Yeah.
guys could come out for a night or two.
That's right. Yeah, MLK Day. I will have that day
Think
off
about it.
because we get like all the holidays. So
Yeah. Perfect.
that's a good goal.
Yeah, that is a good goal.
There's always a holiday, right? President's Day. Like there's something cool coming.
Thank God for holidays.
Yeah. So what else has been going on?
Been playing so Halo.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
it was
Halo.
last week
yeah.
or the week before last. I can't remember which week it was, but they released the campaign. It was on the 8th. That's when it was.
Okay.
So yeah, they released the campaign because they've had the multiplayer as free to play for the last month, which I've been playing a ton of. But yeah, the campaign came out now, so I've been playing a lot of that, and it's better than I expected, in my opinion. I like the open world concept. It's pretty
Yes.
cool because it's brand new for a Halo game. You know, at first it doesn't seem like it's going to be open world because you have that mission where you're on the ship and you're kind of just doing the typical Halo thing. You're like, okay, running through, killing grunts, killing elites. This is cool. But then it like spits you out on this Halo, another ring. And yeah, it's an open world. So you can kind of do all these different missions and explore, and there's collectibles, and it's more of an RPG style Halo, which is a first for the series. I've been liking it a lot.
I wasn't gonna play it, but that actually has me intrigued.
No, it's
cool.
good. You know what? You know what is an absolute game changer? The fucking grappling hook. Like
Grappling hook is amazing.
that
Yeah.
is the Halo game changer. I
You
had
can
no
scale
idea.
mountains with that thing. Like,
Yeah, I had no idea that I wanted a grappling hook in a Halo game.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, because you can
didn't play Doom Eternal, where they because it seems like all the first-person shooters now include a grappling hook mechanic.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
like in a Halo game, it's awesome because then you can do like electric shocks like through
You
it,
can-
and then like
Yeah,
nail it,
well, you
and
can
then- and
upgrade
then-
your gear. So, like
Mhm.
all these different things that you acquire, you can start to upgrade. So, if you upgrade that grappling hook, it becomes super useful because you can do it more frequently. So, like, there's little mountains that you can just scale up by using the grappling hook. It's pretty fun. There's a lot of like really fun gameplay mechanics. It plays just super polished. Like, it feels like a really good shooter, and it's just fun to play. It's the best way I can describe it. It's fun to play. And if you play it on heroic, like I started on heroic, and it can be pretty challenging in certain areas. But overall, if you're good at a first-person shooter, like just play it on heroic because it's a better experience in my opinion.
No, absolutely. No, if you've done any of the forge yards, like I said in the campaign, I said on heroic, right? Like I said, where you just see your let's say what the hell do they call them? Just the B, right? I said the banished, right? The banished like forge yards, right? And so like you have like the different levels of the banished, right? You have like the ones that have the freaking crazy armor, the ones that charge at you, the ones that like I said, a lot of action. Like I said, specifically going on. Well, then also too, like I said, I don't remember this in 5. So they also now have like little bosses that you fight too at some of these levels.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's cool. Yeah, that's a cool thing is that they have like bounties now. So like there's separate missions outside of the main mission where it'll have like a bounty on your map. And so you have to like go hunt down, like Jeremy said, it's like a mini boss. So it'd be like a super brute or like a super grunt or something. I don't know. You have to go down and hunt it, and it usually has like an army around it. And that's another thing that's really cool is there's tons of enemies on the screen. It seems like all the time, and the battlefields are just huge. They feel very large. You can kind of just tackle it however you want. You can go up here, or you can go through this way. You know, it's just very open.
The really weapons cool. too, like I said, the new weapons. Like I'm a huge fan of the Sentinel beam that just disintegrates people.
Anything about it I haven't liked, said Ed. Yeah, I would say one thing I don't like is that it doesn't have online co-op to start with. They're gonna add it as a feature later on, but that's like a staple of Halo, and to not have that out of the gate is just like what?
Because it goes back to the Halo 1 when you could only really do LANs, right?
Couch co-op, yeah.
So the couch co-op. You never wanted to play versus games when it was just two people, so you played the campaign co-op.
Yeah.
Like until you could get the additional people to play a good LAN game.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that I hate is, like I said, which is weird, right? It's a Microsoft first-party game that doesn't do quick resume very good. So if you basically do the quick resume, so if you're planning to do something, it literally doesn't get any of the updates. You literally have to shut down the entire game in order to basically patch it or get any specific update to it. So I was playing the campaign. I said yesterday, right? And I said they had released an update. I'm like, where they fixed like this like glitchy part. And so I was waiting for it. I literally had to I'm like, why isn't this downloading? Why isn't this like sort of applying? Yeah, so it's because I was doing quick resume between two different games. You literally had to shut all quick resume games down in order for it to patch. So that is something that's annoying because like I said, there's another. I said I was playing like Forza, and I had the quick resume on that, and then it'll patch that even while the quick resume is on.
Just make sure you shut down Halo before you turn it off. Because to his point, you miss out. There's like you can unlock armor and stuff that you can play with in multiplayer, like armor variants and colors or like helmets or stuff. So if you don't shut it down, I guess quick resume is skipping that for a lot of people. They're trying to patch it, but it's still a problem. But that's the thing. Like you have multiplayer, which has been working for the last month, and it's great. Like the multiplayer experience is awesome. I really like playing online, and they just added a bunch of new maps to it. So when they launched campaign, I just thought, I was like, that's going to have co-op. And I asked my friend, I was like, you want to log on later and let's play? And I get on there. And I'm like, there's no co-op option. Like, what the hell? That really just threw me off. It kind of pissed me off at first. But then I started playing the game and I was having fun with it. It's just weird.
Forgot about your friend.
I told him, I said, hey, they don't have it. And then I looked online. I guess they're adding it sometime. Yeah, they're adding it sometime next year, but it won't be for a while.
It's weird.
I think they probably were like, no one needs this day and age anymore.
Yeah.
And then everyone was like, oh no, everybody wants that back. We gotta build that. We gotta build that.
Well, that open world concept kind of calls for it because you have like warthogs everywhere. You can take vehicles. So it would be awesome to be able to do that with a teammate.
Yeah.
Two things, right? One, I totally forgot how much of a pain in the ass it is to drive a fucking warthog because the controls on it suck.
See, I love the controls, but I feel like it's because I'm used to it.
I said I'm used to like driving games, and it's like so opposite of a driving game control. It drives me nuts. Second thing, the sniper rifle is crazy overpowered.
It is pretty powerful.
Crazy overpowered. Like so the old school sniper rifle is crazy overpowered.
Yeah. That last level of the first Halo game is the bane of my existence because of the damn warthog. I know what you're talking about. You had to drive it throughout like this huge base. You keep driving. You
have to ramp it.
You got to ramp it somewhere. And it is hard because if you roll it at some point, you're done. You have to start over again. But overall, I've been having a great time. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a good Halo game. It's cool. Yeah. What have you been playing, Scott? I know you've been playing something.
I heard a random song on the radio, and it was a song that was from and for whatever reason it reminded me of Fallout. And so I was like, you know what? So I installed New Vegas, Game Pass, right? Bethesda's libraries on there. So I was like, all right, and for free, let me get that. So I downloaded a couple of the Fallout games and have been playing those. And then try to go back to a game that I haven't played forever, and sequel's coming out soon. So I put in on the PS5. I put on Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm doing another playthrough of that.
I can't wait for the new one.
Oh, it's so good. I forgot how much I actually enjoyed.
Yeah.
The game, and the hunting concept of it it's so good.
Well, the hunting, the trapping, like this, this setting up the booby traps and the trip lines and
roping the big T-Rex down to the ground so it can't move, and
really unique play style.
Yeah.
You know, and I saw in the new one, it looks like they're introducing more new stuff, like new kind of mechanics.
Right, because you're in like a new area with new tribes, right? So you get new things that she's going to pick up on. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of New Vegas, have you played the Outer Worlds?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's like a Fallout style. I thought it was great.
It was pretty good.
Like, this reminded me a lot of like the old Fallout games.
And it reminded me a lot of New Vegas, right? Because it's the same guys that built it. Like,
that's true.
So it reminded me of New Vegas. I don't know, the story in it didn't really engross me as much as I would have liked. Like I was hoping for more story wise. Like, there's some cool stuff you can do, like approach situations differently, but it's basically Fallout in space. Yeah,
pretty much.
So instead of being in a vault,
basically
you were
New Vegas in
cryogenically
space.
frozen. Like in space is a recolony ship. I'm like, okay, so it's a vault in space. All right. So
pretty much sums it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what else is coming out soon on Game Pass. I think Halo is the last one I was really looking forward to, but I know there's other stuff on the way. There's one called Two of Us, which is great if you have a couch co-op. It's like a really cool cooperative game. Adam was telling me about it, actually. But yeah, that's a lot of game talk.
Is it Two of Us or It Takes Two?
Oh yeah, you're right. It Takes Two. Sorry, I don't know why I said Two of Us.
Yeah,
it sounds like an Olsen Twins movie.
Yeah,
it might be.
It might actually. Yeah.
Is that the sequel to Double Double Toil and Trouble?
I think so.
That's it. Oh, Hawkeye. There you go. That's a good topic, Ed.
Oh yeah. Are we all caught up on?
Can we spoil?
I'm not caught up on the last episode, but I already know what happened.
So I was gonna say, because I was actually just rewatching one where you guys were talking about Hawkeye, and Jimmy were like, "Oh yeah, there's a rumor that he's in it," and then I watched that today, and I was like, "Oh yeah, you were very correct."
Yeah. So
I let me give my thoughts, because I know you guys talked about it last week.
Yeah.
And I can't remember who said it, but one thing that somebody said is that it's like a more grounded action type like show, like more like real kind of gritty based, like really. And I agree. Like, I think that's what makes it great, is though it just feels like it should be there, right?
I said it feels it's like why I think this is one of the points that I was making, right? It feels the most connected, like I said, from the previous, like I said MCU experience than any of the other Disney Plus shows that have come out.
For sure. No, 100% agree on that. And it's good. The only thing is, I really wanted them to address his hearing loss differently, because he loses his hearing in such a badass way in the comics. And
how does he lose his hearing in the comics?
I can't remember who he's fighting at the time. Jeremy, you might have to refresh me with this. But the way he has to do it is basically they use like a sonic thing, so it's like, you know, like sound waves basically are like hitting him. So he takes his sonic arrows, puts them into his ears, and actually blows out his own eardrums so he can't hear it, so he can keep fighting. So it makes it like I'll make myself go deaf.
Yeah, okay.
To win the fight.
Which is cool, but then they would have had to like explain a whole other fight and a whole other villain. It was
Yeah.
easier to just be like, he was around all these explosions.
Yeah, right. I get why they did it, but it's
Yeah.
so much.
No, that would have been. I didn't know that. That would have been cool.
That's some
Yeah,
cool
but-
lore as a fan that you wish they would explore. You know, it's just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
come
right,
on,
like,
give me
That's a
that.
whole nother season. That would have been
Give me
like
that.
season 0.
Yeah,
But see, you could have done that. You could have just said
Oh, you
like,
totally could have done.
lost it in a fight, and then another season you could have been like,
Yeah, you
maybe
could've
show
said
that
Like-
during the battle or something.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I want a Ronin prequel show. I literally want to watch
Yeah.
basically like a badass Ronin, like Hawkeye, just like going like and just tearing through people, right? Like
like the Punisher, basically.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
it's Ninja Punisher.
yeah, like Ninja Punisher, or like I said, right? Like so that's kind of the same thing with like Winter Soldier, right? I literally just want a Winter Soldier show, like
Yeah.
like,
When
like
he
that
was bad.
opening scene of Captain America or Captain America Winter Soldier, right?
Yeah.
Or what the hell?
Civil War.
So no, like the show.
Oh, Falcon and Winter
Falcon
Soldier.
and the Winter Soldier, yeah, or Winter Soldier, right?
That gem.
That gem. Oh, well, because I'm thinking in my mind, how he became Captain America, then Captain America, Winter Soldier.
Right, where
Too
he,
many.
yeah, but you're okay.
But yeah,
You're
that
talking about
opening
where he's-
that opening scene where he just goes and freaking annihilates everybody
Oh,
in the
yeah.
hotel.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I would like it in a mix of that, but then some of the other, like more espionage, like from the one where in Civil War, right, where he takes out the Starks, which was more of like,
December 16th, 1991.
Mission reports.
Mission
Yeah.
report.
Mhm.
yeah, right. So when he kills his parents, but he like like does it so the car tire pops, right, and then
Yeah.
kills it to make it look like she died in the car accident.
Yeah.
So it's him have to be like, getting the different like authors. So basically it's an MCU version of a TV show for Hitman, right? Like, like these are the conditions
Yeah.
that we're gonna have to.
But that would be
order you
fun.
to do.
Like a different, right? The classic villain of the week kind of thing, right? He goes on a different mission every week.
Yeah.
That would be fun. I still want an MCU show that's like that, where it kind of just bounces around. It doesn't have to be one continuous story. It's like multiple stories. It moves quick, kind of like What If was, without having to tie back together with a main theme.
It'd be cool if they did a show that kind of just shows us, to Larry's point, like it goes around to different characters and maybe shows us what's going on, like
Yeah,
briefly.
just the
Like,
normal-
hey, what is Ant-Man up to?
Mhm. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the next episode, it's a different character. Like,
Yeah.
what's
yeah.
I don't know, Star-Lord doing?
Yeah, that would be cool. Just kind of random and all over the place, and just kind of one-off silly things that maybe loosely tie together somehow,
Right.
just to catch up, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just like,
Ed
hey,
brings up the old Damage Control show that was supposed to air, and I think that was actually supposed to be like Villain of the Week,
oh, okay,
kind of.
Yeah.
With one overarching like story, is how they had pitched it.
that would be cool.
No,
I don't think we'd get a Ronin show because the whole Kate Bishop thing is way too popular.
Yeah.
They're not right. If you're going to get Hawkeye season 2, which probably seems like a inevitable thing right now, it's going to have Kate Bishop in it. It's not going to be Ronin or Hawkeye or anything. Like if you're getting Jeremy Renner, it's going to be Hawkeye 2 with Kate Bishop, which is fine. It's right. It's going to be good. Ronin alone would be cool, but probably not going to happen.
I don't know. I'm just a
Never say
violent-
never.
I'm just a violent type of person. Like I
Apparently.
like to see people kicking ass.
Or
Is it-
Well, and
or at least
either. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say bring in Netflix Punisher, right? To say that's official, and then you can have the Punisher and Ronin team up.
That would be cool.
Yeah, and it's
Isn't- Oh,
even
go
if
ahead.
you're not like a huge fan of all the shows that are on Disney Plus, I don't want to say too much, but it's at least good to stay informed of what's been happening in that stuff as you go into future movies into the MCU. Like
Right,
if you haven't been paying attention to Disney Plus, you might miss out on like little Easter eggs that are
Like-
fun.
What if was crazy impactful to certain things, right? Like
Yeah, all of them. You just learn something about kind of like hints at the future. And then I would say Spider-Man's the first sort of like look into what that might be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. It's just good that you stay up to date with it. So like you kind of know what's going on. I think Disney is very clever in the way that they drop their content. So you might not be like 100% excited about a show, but they're going to tell you enough and maybe use that later on. So if you miss it, you're kind of missing out on the full continuity of the MCU, you know.
And they're really good about dropping.
Yes,
and they're not
very
even
subtle
hints.
things.
They're very overt.
Sometimes subtle and
cases,
sometimes overt. Yeah,
but
yeah,
they're like, "Hey, what you've all wanted to know, there you go."
yeah,
Little quick 5 seconds to show it to you, and then we're gonna move on and not bring it up again.
You may wonder why we show you it, but here you go.
Yeah. Oh,
You know,
I going back to the violent thing, right? And Ronan isn't what's his name? So what's the other show called? Moon Knight. Thank you. I'm like White Knight.
yeah.
I'm like in my head I was thinking White Knight because his costume's white. I'm like that's not right. Isn't the Moon Knight show supposed to be like more violent? I feel like that
It is
dropped
definitely more
recently.
like
he's like, the
More
Marvel
violent.
equivalent of Batman almost. I
Yeah.
feel like
But I think there was an
he's
article that said
he's just fucking
Batman.
crazy. Yeah.
yeah, but it's supposed to be the most violent of the Disney Plus shows, whatever that means. So
That's
maybe
cool.
that'll be, somewhere between like Kingpin smashing a guy's head in the door,
yes,
and
see,
Daredevil,
that
and
scene in Daredevil was great.
But here's
It
the
was
thing. Here's the
fantastic.
thing. We've already talked about the kind of the spoiler for Hawkeye, right?
Well, we haven't really actually talked about it at all, but we did talk about that we're caught up.
we said that there was a thing that might happen in the thing, and then the thing
It did
happened.
happen. So
Sort of.
there's implications, I guess, to some of those scenes.
Yeah.
We'll put it that way. With in those Netflix ones. So
But even if Kingpin shows up as the same Kingpin as
yeah.
Netflix Kingpin, I mean, doesn't necessarily mean he would be doing the same things, but we'll see.
Ed's right here though, because he says it's not really a spoiler when the actor himself posted a bunch of
Hey!
stuff about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like,
I'm
it's like
back,
that-
baby.
Yeah, I'm back.
Vincent
Yeah.
D'Onofrio.
Vincent D'Onofrio plays the Kingpin, which means the head squish did indeed happen inside the MCU.
Well, but wait, what if it's like a different universe though?
A variant.
Yeah, and what if that's variant Kingpin? Like we don't know yet.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
All right.
I'm pretty
if you
sure
have
too, but
that version of the Kingpin in any variant has squished somebody's head in the door.
Is there? Give me. Like, so you don't have to say it out loud. Just give me like a wink. Like, so is there another character that shows up
there's
in a
no
movie?
weeks, Jeremy. I wouldn't spoil anything for you.
I can't say anything.
All right.
Really, it's just like if I can
Just go
say
see
anything
the
about
movie.
Spider-Man, like
You're
for
still
anybody
talking
listening,
about Spider-Man.
don't
We're not talking about
spoil it
Spider-Man.
for other people because it's like one of those movies you just gotta experience it on your own. It's just such an
Yeah.
enjoyable movie going experience.
It's totally why I went Thursday early.
Yeah.
And I successfully avoided spoilers, which wasn't that hard. But as soon as I got home, like I went on Twitter and then spoilers. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
Cool.
I really tried to stay off Instagram for the last week.
Yeah.
Just randomly popping on, but yeah, you don't want to be spoiled by it. You just want to see it yourself.
Go see it.
I will
Go see
I
it.
will.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
Wait a minute. Larry has seen a movie. Yeah. Me and
yeah,
Larry have actually seen it.
Yeah.
Scott and Jeremy, who are probably the biggest Spider-Man fans I know, have not seen it yet, but they are seeing it tomorrow, I think.
Yep.
I couldn't have bought my tickets faster. Right. I guess I could have stayed up to midnight, but that morning that they went on sale, I was online and I was buying right away.
Spider-Man is my all-time literally favorite character. Like I was telling the guys, I literally have Spider-Man tattooed on my body multiple times.
Yeah.
Is that a specific version, Jeremy? I'm sorry, in your arm. I can't remember which one that is.
Oh, this one it's just a stylistic,
Nice.
like
Classic
it's,
suit.
classic suit, Death of. This is like the tribute. It's based on the tribute comic from the Death of Stanley.
Okay.
Cool.
Very classic comic style.
Yeah.
It's cool.
So we're skipping the next week, right? Saturday the 25th. But January 1st, first episode of 2022, Spider-Man No Way Home. Full spoilers, full review.
Yes.
Maybe a short It's Been a Week, but then we're talking Spider-Man.
We'll be talking a lot of
Lots
Spider-Man.
and lots of Spider-Man.
I'm dying to talk about it. I got to talk about it with you guys.
Yeah, same.
What else?
I'm struggling this week.
There's so little that has gone on, and it's getting so close to Christmas. My brain is fried.
Yeah.
STS Guys hungover.
No.
There you go. That's a good theme for the New Year's episode. We'll do it like at 8 a.m. the next day.
Oh God. I don't. No.
Hey guys, this is a horrible idea.
8 a.m. is not happening.
That's right.
Just any Saturday.
Not even a hungover day. Any Sunday.
Just
Yeah.
a normal day, man. No.
Yeah.
Rough.
That's
Like
true.
if I don't have to work, 8 a.m. does not exist.
Yeah.
Even
It
then,
was
it's
not 8 a.m. for me. It was not 8 a.m. for me this morning.
Nice. Yeah. So I guess we could say that you should follow us on Instagram at STS Guys. We're also on Twitter at STS Guys, and I'm Larry from. Wait, no. Hold on. Follow us on Instagram at STS Guys. That wasn't me dropping things. Follow us on Twitter at STS Guys. And we're also on Facebook at the STS Guys. There we go. And I'm Larry from the STS Guys.
Shilling like a villain.
Like a villain.
Ding, 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 ding,
Show
ding.
him like a villain.
Ding 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 diggy ding ding. Ding 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 diggy ding ding.
I think the
Birdie
batteries in my
says,
mouse
"I
might
like that."
be low. I was
No,
trying to.
you're like,
I was moving the mouse, but the clicker wasn't moving on the screen. I was like, oh no.
If you like podcasts,
Yeah.
No. If you want to buy some Funko Pops because you didn't get any for Christmas, go to shumistore.com. Get yourself some Funko Pops. Enter code STS Guys and you're going to save 10%. Scott, I don't know if you heard the bad news, but
Yeah.
an apparel company shut down several months ago, and we didn't know.
it's no longer
we've been
the best.
promoting it for the last 3 months and they've been down.
Oh. Well, here we go.
Wait. I have another idea. Similar to what I'm going to say next, but so hold on, bear with me. Do you like podcasts? Sure, we all do. You should go to crossthestreamsmedia.com and check out some awesome podcasts. Crossthestreamsmedia.com. It's the best. It's like a death sentence, but yeah, go check us out
Oh,
on
God.
crossthestreamsmedia.com.
I know. Birdie's giving the side eye for that one. So
Yeah.
I don't know if she agrees.
We'll work on it.
We
gotta
gotta
fit
come
that
up with
back in.
something else. That was the
We're
best.
so
I could-
impressed.
That was the
Ed did
best I
ask.
could come up with. Yeah, Ed, if you've got an idea, I'm down for an idea. But because it's too similar to this one, because we have a lot of friends who have podcasts.
I don't have friends. I got family.
Check out our podcast family, like Talkin' Pops, Pop Collectors Alliance, The Dorksmen, Geek Together, Secondary Heroes, The Average Nerd Podcast, Nerdy Curious. Hey, they were in the chat. Shout out to Rachel. Movie Retakes, Toy Rewind Podcast, 3 Beers, and a Mic. Just a Little Podcast, The Totally Rad Movie Podcast. No new episode this year, but it's not dead yet. And check out The Figure Boot with Josh and Nate.
We're actually taking a little Christmas
What?
break ourselves.
Whoa!
As you should, right?
Yeah,
Coming back
Busy-
strong in
busy times.
2022.
that's right.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
And on that note, for episode 197, last episode of the year,
It's crazy.
I've been Jeremy.
Hey, it's Larry.
I've been Nate.
I'm Scott.
We're the STS guys. Have a great night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Go watch Spider-Man.
Okay, bye.
Watch Spider-Man.
Yes,
Bye.